I often get asked, Jesse, how can I grow? How can I change? How can I transform? And I've been sharing this analogy with some clients lately, and I thought maybe you might enjoy it. Okay, let me ask you this. How does a plant grow? I mean, is it as simple as just planting the seed and then it grows? No. What happens if you just plant the seed and you don't water it, you don't nurture it, you don't take care of it? It dies. It never grows. Now, on the other hand, what happens if you plant a seed and you just sprinkle a little bit of water, a little bit of food, a little light here and there? What happens? It starts to grow, and then what? And then it dies. A plant grows from consistent and persistent watering, loving, nurturing, light shining in. Not just a little bit here or there. It's not something you can just do once and then it's done. You have to be consistent with it. Imagine you're a plant. You're a seed more specifically. And you're planted wherever you are right now. And imagine this. If you start nurturing yourself, you start loving yourself, you start watering yourself, you're going to start growing. Right? Now here's something really, really important about the growing process. See, oftentimes we expect this bulb or this sprout just to shoot up and blossom into the flower we want. We get frustrated, we get pissed off if it doesn't happen like that. Here's what's really interesting. Once we start watering that plant, once we start nurturing it, once we start loving it, once we start to shine light onto it, what happens? It starts to grow, but not up in the way we see it. It starts to grow down, right? Its roots start to come out and they start to take hold. And the roots grow deeper and then take a greater hold into the earth below it, forming a solid foundation where the plant, once it blossoms, is going to be able to weather any storm. Once the plant has a really solid foundation in place, it comes forth to see the light for the first time. It takes that first glimpse into the world above. And then again, with consistent watering, consistent nourishing, consistent love, consistent light shining in, it eventually grows and grows and grows until it eventually blossoms into whatever it was you wanted it to be. All the while it's growing up and blossoming, it continues to grow down and submit a further and deeper and stronger hold. Now what happens if something were to happen and that the blossom were to ever cut? Right? Have you ever had a plant in a garden that once it went out of season, what happened? The plant went out of bloom. But it didn't mean the plant died, right? Because the roots were still there. And so when the right application of nourishment and light, it eventually came back and bloomed again. The roots are the most important part. The foundation you create is going to be everything. Do you want to stand on a solid structure, or do you want to stand on something really wobbly and flimsy that's going to fall over at the slightest breeze? You have a choice to make. And so as you plant your seed of where you want to grow, don't get frustrated and stop watering if you don't see the sprout. Continue to go forth and pursue the excellence you're after with confidence, knowing that the roots are taking shape below. And if you found value in this video, please share it with your friends, your family, somebody else who would find value in it. And if you'd like to leave a comment below, I'd love to hear what you think, what your feedback is, what did you learn from this, and most importantly, what actions are you going to take today, right? Your life isn't going to wait for you. Time is ticking. What could you plant today? And if you planted it, what can it blossom into soon? I'll talk to you later.